Hello, great people. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu reportedly bans FCT Minister Nyesom Wike from Aso Rock. In this video, I'll be telling you how the president regretted appointing Nyesom Wike. I'll be telling you how Nyesom Wike's conduct brought monumental disgrace to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and how his conduct brought shame to Nigeria. I will tell you how Wike have been running helter-skelter to save himself. I'll be telling you the presidency reaction and the plan of the presidency for Nyesom Wike. They are only waiting for the nod of the president. Recommendation have been made to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and if Wike is unlucky or if he's not careful, in fact, there are tough days ahead for Nyesom Wike. Now, let us dive into this issue. You will recall that recently, the Prime Minister of India, Modi, visited Nigeria. When he visited Nigeria just recently, Nyesom Wike was delegated to pick him at the airport. By that, it means that Nyesom Wike is representing Nigeria. The symbol of Indian sovereignty is visiting Nigeria. So on behalf of the president and people of Nigeria, Nyesom Wike is to pick the Indian Prime Minister at the airport and welcome him based on protocol. But you know what happened? Nyesom Wike went to the airport drunk. He was drunk. Totally drunk. Unimaginably drunk. And when he got to the airport, say if you don't hide, definitely your conduct will be different. So his conduct was quite different. It was quite unethical as much as he tried to comport himself. So the security agencies on the part of Nigeria and that of India, they noticed that particular loose guard on the part of Wike. So they hurriedly excused him from the Indian Prime Minister, Modi. Now, despite doing that, Wike still tried to follow the Indian Prime Minister. And the Prime Minister was visibly disturbed. Because, when you are visiting a country, perhaps this is India's, Modi's first official visit to Nigeria. So, as he's landing in Nigeria, the first person he had interaction with was Nyesom Wike. So, imagine that you are coming into, just imagine that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going into a country now, and the first person is having interaction with on an official visit. That person is drunk, is incoherent, is misbehaving. So the man felt disturbed. So it was visible on the face of the man. So they had to hurriedly excuse Nyesom Wike. That news instantly spread like wildfire to the presidency. When the news got to the presidency, they banned Nyesom Wike from anything that has to do with Aso Villa. And well, if you look at it, that you are minister of FCT doesn't really give you business with coming to the Aso Villa, especially when you are not invited. If there are issues that pertain to the 36th state governor and FCT as the Federal Capital Territory needs to be represented, they can call you into the meeting. But for you to just be coming in and out of Aso Rock as you like, that is not allowed. Then they have to restrain Wike from any of these official functions, especially crucial ones. If it is a local function, for instance, if Nyesom Wike is to meet the Oni of Ife, Obi of Onitsha, or any dignity in Nigeria, we are all Nigerians, you understand? But this one is international disgrace, and that really, gave people in the presidency and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu a very serious concern as regards the image of Nigeria. What if Modi goes to his country and have the perception that Nigeria, they like liquor, they are always drunk? Imagine that kind of a thing. But the truth is that apart from being habitual to Wike to be, getting drunk, because Rotimi Amechi said something in March 2023. Rotimi Amechi was a former close friend to Nyesom Wike. They are both the political disciples of Peter Odili. So when Peter Odili was governor, when Amechi was the speaker, Nyesom Wike was a local government chairman. They are all friends, all of them, and Peter Odili is like their father. So Amechi knows Wike well. He said something in 2023 March. Amechi said, and I quote, "The person Wike buys alcohol from said Wike spends 50 million." Yes, you heard that right. 50 million every week. Not every month, oh, every week. 4 weeks in a month, that is 200 million in a month. 200, you know what 200 million means? Begin to do the arithmetic, my people. No lose guard. Do the arithmetic. 70,000 is minimum wage. In fact, Nyesom Wike approved 70,000. The exact money that was approved as minimum wage was what he approved for workers in FCT. So do the arithmetic. 70,000 divided by 200 million in a month. How many people that we pay? So you can see that they cannot afford to pay people, but Wike is, and as at that March 2023, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was there to be president. He was sworn in May. So that means that as bad as the economy was then, the economy wasn't as worse as this. So the drink that they are selling 50 million then, now will be like maybe 70 or 80 million. So that means that Nyesom Wike will be spending more than 200 million per month now, based on the economic reality and the inflation in the country, on just liquor, just alcohol. You can imagine. So now look at it. It says spend over 50 million every week on alcohol. The primary schools we built, that was when Amechi was governor, was 112 million. It means that in 2 weeks, Wike has drank 1 primary school. This is the statement of Rotimi Amechi in March 2023. So you can imagine that if somebody can be, taking liquor to that kind of extent, just imagine. So just imagine that in 8 years, Rivers people, sorry, may God help you, may God strengthen you. So that means that if you multiply 200 million times 8 years, every month, 200 million every month, times 8 years, 12 months in a year. Imagine how much of una money somebody take drink. No be food, though. No be housing, no. No be clothing, no. Just liquor. You can imagine that. Now, Amechi said further that when Wike talks, it is alcohol that is talking. And he's so shameless about it. Wike told the world on live TV that he was drinking a very expensive 40-year-old whiskey in the morning. That was when Atiku lost the election and PDP was protesting. You can imagine. Right? So let us look at this. The implication of this. Wike was once a presidential aspirant. So that means that if everything had gone right, if everything had gone well for him, Wike by now would have been the president of Nigeria. So imagine somebody that drinks every day like that as the president of Nigeria. Right? And Wike failed to realize that he should be thankful to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because it is an honor by the president for him to send you to go and represent the country and bring the Prime Minister of India. It is an honor. There are so many people that he could have assigned the duty to. So Nyesom Wike should at least be kind of, how do I put this, be grateful to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for at least appointing him to carry out the duty on his behalf. Now, let us look at another thing. Nyesom Wike failed to realize that he is representing Nigeria. At that moment, at the airport, everything he's doing it for the over 200 million Nigerians. So that means that you are representing 200 million Nigerians and you are misbehaving like that. You can imagine. So, Nyesom Wike needs to retrospect and realize that you cannot have everything. And he needs to check his character, because some of the way he has been speaking, you can see the traces of alcohol through. The kind of confidence at which he used to speak at times. So he needs to retrospect and realize that there's time for everything and make good use of opportunity, because if he continues like this, Bola Ahmed Tinubu just want to use him in 2027 to cause trouble in PDP, just as he has been doing. And after that, he will just discard him. But then if he performs, if he behaves, if Bola Ahmed Tinubu sees him as a good addition to his government, if Bola Ahmed Tinubu wins or forces himself into office in 2027, he will see value in Wike. So Wike needs to, think about his political future and begin to act presidential. I think I need to say that too. That's quite important. Because for you to aspire to be president, you know, imagine a president of Nigeria always talking the way Wike is talking. You were the governor of Rivers State. You still want to be the godfather. So we will make you the president of Nigeria so that you can inherit Nigeria. The one that is in the hands of Bola Ahmed Tinubu now, people are still feeling the pain. Not to now talk of somebody like Wike. You can imagine. So he needs to begin to act presidential so that people can begin to see him in that light. And if the opportunity comes, what I can say is I wish him the best of luck. It's been an interesting time with you on this episode of Politing with Dr. Omoshola. Dr. Gigi is a political scientist with a PhD in political science, and this is where we relax to analyze politics and happenings in the polity. Do want to subscribe, turn on your notification button, catch up with my past videos, and of course, I have great, interesting videos coming your way. Till I see you again, always remember that I love you all sincerely.